video is all about how I teach my students to get their violin from rest position, tucked underneath their right arm, to play position with the violin on top of their left shoulder. So when I teach this, I spend a lot of time building it from the ground up. So it's important that my students come to understand that their weight is balanced evenly across their 2 feet and how we make that happen. So I start off in rest position with my toes in line, doing the zip step dance, that's what I call it. So I unzip my toes and I take a step. And the step is roughly hip width distance or shoulder width distance apart. It's not some huge step into the next zip code, and it's not something really tiny where you just feel a little bit uncomfortable. It's a comfortable step, so you feel like you could sway in the wind and not fall over or bend too far in one direction. So again, unzip your toes, take a step. When I'm playing with my students and learning this and teaching this, we have a couple rounds of the zip step dance. So we zip and step, and zip, and zip, and step, and step, and zip. When we're ready to move on from our fun dance routine, we unzip our toes, take our step, and then we go to Statue of Liberty, which is when we hold the violin out straight in front of us. From here, I instruct them to put the button in their ear as if they're on the phone. And it's important that when they put the button up, that the violin is straight across as if it's a tabletop. You could balance something here and it wouldn't slide off. Anyway, so it's a tabletop across. They're not having a sassy conversation with their friend on the phone. They're not listening to the mountain call. When they find this place, we close our eyes and we listen to the violin tell us a secret. So close your eyes and listen very, very closely, and maybe your violin will whisper something to you. Practice. Practice. When we hear the secret, we slide the violin down our neck until it lands all the way on our shoulder. So if you'll notice, I slide down, the back of my shoulder rest hits my shoulder, and then it tips forward, okay? From here, I put my chin on the chin rest, and I'm in play position. So my hand is excellently set up to grab the shoulder, give my violin a little shoulder rub, and then from here I can do any of my plucking songs. When it's time to go back to rest position, I have a firm grip on my violin. I hold it back out. I zip my feet back together, and I stash my violin under my arm. And then I can take it back. Or I can listen to feedback from my teacher. So I'm going to do this one more time. I unzip my feet. I take a step. I go Statue of Liberty. Turn it over. Put the button, which is this round black dot right here, in my ear, and I listen very closely for the secret. Usually my violin just wants to say, practice, practice. And then I slide the violin down my neck, onto my shoulder, chin on the chin rest, and I'm in play position. And then from here, I go back to Statue of Liberty, I step, zip, and I stash the violin back in rest position. And that's how you go from rest position to play position and back again.